Every morning, I wake up and I take a moment to reflect. Life isn't about following the same script we're all handed, right? For as long as I can remember, we've been taught to fit into a system, go to school, get good grades, follow the rules, and hope it all leads to some form of success. But at some point, I started asking myself, success for who? I realized I was moving through life in someone else's version of success. It's a path that's been laid out for us, but what if I don't want to walk that path? I don't want to spend my life just checking boxes, going from one milestone to the next, without ever really questioning if that's what I want. It hit me that the education system, the way we're told to live, it's all designed to produce the same results. We're just pieces in a bigger machine, expected to follow along without really thinking for ourselves. So after I graduated, I made a decision. Instead of jumping straight into the cycle that so many people accept as normal, I choose to do something different. To create something that reflects who I am, rather than just becoming another face in the crowd. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, I knew it would come with uncertainty, but I'm okay with that. Because to me, the risk of staying on that same comfortable path is way scarier than taking a chance on something real, something that is mine. Good morning, guys! Welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Lorena and I make content to help other people grow themselves a personal brand on social media because I believe it is the best way to make yourself a name, build a reputation online, and earn money in 2024. And I also make content about how to upgrade your life by upgrading your health, your spirituality, your faith, everything about mental health. So yeah, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. Today is such a different video because I wanted to tell my story. I wanted you guys to really know what took me to where I am right now, what took me to be making these videos for you and to help you create yourself a personal brand on social media. And I wanted to tell you guys the reason why I truly started to create myself a personal brand right after graduating university. So I truly hope this can be for helps to some people and help you to achieve your dreams. So let's go. By the way, I'm gonna do my makeup while we talk, so I hope you like that as well. So basically, I have always wanted to be an Hollywood actress, like for real. That was my dream when I was little and up to high school. I went to some theater classes and that was just everything that I wanted for so long. The thing is that when I got to high school, I really started to think about, is this really gonna work? And the answer was no. And I know that you don't have to give up on your dreams, but I just felt like it was not what I needed to do. And I'm glad I didn't follow that path because that right now I think I wouldn't be happy doing that. So in high school, that idea of being a Hollywood actress really went away completely. And in high school, I had really good grades, like really good. I was just getting straight A's all the time. And I really don't know why I had such good grades. I think it's just the only thing that I just knew. So I just knew that I had to do it right. And plus, I didn't know what to do with my future. So I thought that getting good grades at high school would get me to go to a great university. And that's like the way it works here in Spain. So when that idea of being a Hollywood actress started to go away in high school, I started to think about being like a CEO that just travels everywhere, you know, like businesswoman that is just taking flights to all over the world and making sales and go to meetings and stuff. So like that life looked really good for me. I think that's the main reason why I chose to study the degree that I studied, which is international business and digital marketing. So yeah, I went to uni 5 years ago. The degree took 5 years for me. And let me tell you that, yeah, I learned stuff. Of course, you always do. But the time that I invested and the money that I invested at university was definitely not what I expected. I really stand for the idea that the educational system is not really good. Like, it's not made for you to be someone, it's just made for you to be an employee within the system, and I really don't like that idea. So I think that what I truly got from university was just like genuine friendships that I will take with me for the rest of my life. But no, the time and the money that I spent, I don't think it was truly worth it. So 2 years into university, I started to think that this was not what I imagined. University is not what is in the movies. Like, it's not as cool as they put it. So I just need to really think about my future, because what do I truly want to do with my future? Is it to be that CEO that I've always dreamed of, travel in the whole world? I started to realize that that idea was not realistic. Like, it was not as cool as it looked in the movies, of course. So I have to say that all the theoretical things that I learned at university, yeah, they're cool, but they don't make you a salesperson. They don't make you a CEO. They just make you an employee that just knows two basic stuff. So I thought I needed to do something on my own. So if you have watched my first video, there I talk about a little bit my story and why I started. But basically during university, I started to do some stuff. I created myself a fitness account on Instagram. I then did drop shipping. I started working with influencers to manage their accounts and grow their personal brand. And yeah, so I took action on some stuff. I always was thinking about, what do I need to do? Like, I don't just want to study university. I want to create something on my own. I want to start projects. And so yeah, that's what I did. And let me tell you, I learned so much more doing those things than the 5 years of university. It is kind of sad, but I think that's how the system is working right now. So basically, after graduating university, the university that I was studying in wanted me to find a good internship and just like starting to look for a good job. But I just had to stop there for a minute. So I, of course, didn't agree to that because I thought that there was something missing. Like, I just wanted to do something on my own. I wanted to do something greater before I go out in the job market and start to look for a good job, right? So that's basically my story with university. But let me tell you a little bit more after I make myself some matcha. Let's go. I hope you guys watched that animation from Stephen Curry. It's called Happiness. It's on YouTube. It has like 50 million views, and it's exactly what I'm telling you guys. It's exactly what I'm thinking about, because we have been programmed to follow a certain path that it's called the rat race. You are into a system that is really hard to escape from. Like, it's so well designed that the most secure and safe way to live your life is within that system. And I think that if you're in that system, you are living an unconscious life. Honestly, like 95% of the people do right now. They're basically trading time for money, and they're not being aware of their health. The world's real issues, like nothing. They're just like asleep and everything. And once you are within this system, the only thing that is left for you is to go to university, get a good degree, get a good 9 to 5. And then when you're in that 9 to 5, the only thing that's left for you is to kind of scale within that job. And then you work until you're retired, and that's when you start living. And this is, of course, in case that you don't like your job. If you are a doctor and you love your job, then I'm so happy for you, honestly, because that's such a great thing. But normally it does not happen like that. You just work not really enjoying what you're doing until you're retired, and then you start living. But then you're retired and you start getting sick because you're old and you have not taken care of your health for your whole life. And of course, you can have a great life working for someone else in a company in a 9 to 5. Of course, you can grow a business. But what I'm most afraid of, it's just losing my time. And I think losing your time is what you do when you're working in a 9 to 5 that you don't like, that you truly are not enjoying. Because I think that when you trade time and you're working for something that you don't like for a good salary, you're just not living. You're just trading your time for money to buy you things to help you work on that 9 to 5, like groceries or cleaning services or stuff like this. And if you are not able to earn money while you're sleeping, you will be working until you basically die. So I think it's all about visualizing who you want to be and how your ideal life would look like for you, and work until you get that, until that becomes your reality. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So yeah, I graduated at 23. That it's how old I am right now. But I think that I have missed on a lot of opportunities. I think I did not have the right mindset during this whole degree, because COVID was first year when I started the university. So March 2020 was my first year of university, and it just kind of felt like everything just crashed from that. And so I was like really sad all the time, because I could not watch my friends. We were in lockdown like year after year, and then we had to wear masks to class, and we couldn't even go to class because we had to do online classes. And so it was just like very depressing all the time. And I think this really got me fall out of love from university and realized that that was not what I wanted. And meanwhile, as I talked about in my first video on YouTube, I also struggled with a lot of anxiety attacks, OCD. I had severe derealization, and I didn't know what was going on. But on the inside, I truly knew, because all I could think about was the life that I did not want. And I think this was truly causing a lot of depression on me and anxiety. And with anxiety, all of these symptoms like derealization and panic attacks. So after graduating, I truly thought that I just needed to do something, that I was not looking for a 9-to-5 just yet. I know that I will have to work at a 9-to-5, and I truly want to, because I think that I can learn a lot of things, and I think that it can truly make me realize that there are things that I do not want from that life. I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. And so I think that truly working in a 9-to-5 will make me realize all of these things, and probably just cause me that urge to do something and to earn a lot of money and to create the life that I want for myself. And so I decided that I needed to do something. And while I was working with influencers a few months back, actually managing their Instagram accounts and growing their following, and actually I realized how much I knew about personal branding and about how social media is evolving nowadays. And so I decided that I needed to do something on my own, because some influencers were kind of stubborn. They didn't understand that they needed to create a personal brand. They were just being influencers. And as I've talked about in my other YouTube videos, this is not the best business model or the best content creation model in 2024, because people like users and viewers need to engage with people that are authentic, that are not selling all the time, that are not promoting other brands, products, and posting perfect, super aesthetic content. Like, people don't like that anymore. So that's why I think a lot of girls don't know this, and they should know it. And if you're one of them and you're discovering this right now, I encourage you to look at my other videos and follow me and stay in this channel with me, because I think I truly learned a lot about this topic, and I want to share it with all of you, because I think that nowadays it's really easy to create yourself a personal brand. It's not too late, it's not too saturated. I think what is saturated is that influencer market of people that just post random videos and trends and like perfect content, but not the market of comfort creators or personal brands, you know, like truly authentic personalities out there. And so the reason that I decided to not look for a job is because I had all this knowledge, and I truly like knew the steps to create a personal brand and be able to monetize it and to help other people. So I just really wanted to give it a chance, give it a try, and see if I could help other people for real, and encourage other girls to don't settle for the easy way and to don't settle for what the system tells us to be. Because I think especially women, we're meant to be creative. We are meant to like not be all day working, like hustling, like thriving and grinding, especially because our hormones are not the same every single day of the month. I think that stress really affects us and our hormones, and like we're not prepared for a lot of things that the system wants us to be. So the only thing that I truly knew for a fact is that I didn't want to live an average life that would not allow me to be creative and to just live peacefully and truly appreciate everything that this world has to provide to me. So I didn't want to live a life in this system that just wants you to be sick, unhealthy, and weak, and addicted to social media and junk food and other stuff. And this is why I decided to launch my personal brand on social media, be able to help other people, and to actually create a safe space for other women to really change their lives. Like, I want to create content that is truly genuine and that can help people. I don't want to be like any other content creator that just like posts random vlogs, or that there's nothing wrong about it, but I just want to contribute truly and give value and encourage other people to truly change and do something with their lives and achieve success in their lives. So yeah, that's the reason why I decided to not look for a job just yet and give this a try and see if I can inspire people and help other women to really change their health, their mindsets, their spiritual life, their financial status, everything, and help them not settle down for what they don't want to settle for. Live the life that you want and not the life that the system wants you to live. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.